Coach, just overall, just what can you say about that game?
Just super proud of the guys. I mean, just the way they battled. You know, we came out, just didn't play our game early. We made a lot of mistakes early in that game and put ourselves in a really, really tough situation. And but we talked about at halftime is just, hey, don't look at the scoreboard. Let's just go out there and go one play at a time, chip away at this, chip away. And I thought our guys did a great job of going back and playing their game and playing our game. And but you could just sense the energy as the second half was going on, and just so proud of the way the guys just kept battling, and finishing strong.
What can you say about the offense, especially as the game went on, Grayson leading the charge, how they did?
Just super proud of Grayson and the rest of the guys. I thought the offensive line did a great job of allowing him some time. I thought the wideouts did a heck of a job of finding an open space where he can hit them. But I just thought across the board, those guys, they were confident, and they knew we could move the ball when we had to. And obviously there were some times we stalled there, but overall, I think they felt like they had the confidence that that we can put points up. And we needed those points, and we needed them to do it in a fast way. And I thought tempo-wise, they did a great job of moving fast and putting those points up and getting us back in the game.
Last question, just overall, was there a turning point? Was there a point where I'm sure you always believe, but you're like, we can do this?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously when we scored there toward the, I guess it was in that fourth quarter, and then we got that onside. And once we got that onside kick and how our offense responded and how we moved the ball down the field, you knew right there, hey, we can hit some big plays if needed. And I thought our guys did a good job. You sensed the energy and the confidence, and I think the defense fed off the offense, and you could tell their confidence started picking up as well.
What can you say about that game, just overall?
It was a hard-fought game. Again, I think the biggest thing is just understanding that you have to come out here and play 4 quarters. So even though we were down, I think as a team, we never let that hope go away because, Coach always tells us that there's 4 quarters in a game that you have to play, and sometimes it might be more, and you have to be prepared and willing to keep going and fight and claw until the end.
For you, what was working, especially late? You were really running super well, better as the game went along.
I think all along, and I was kind of telling the other reporter this, that there was holes there the whole game. It was just a matter of myself. I needed to get out my own head and just be more confident. My O-line was doing a tremendous job. My O-line and tight ends, they were doing a tremendous job in blocking and making lanes for me. So it was just a matter of me just coming out there, putting my best foot forward, and hitting those holes and making sure that all the work that they're putting in, it showcases when I step out there on the field.
At what point do you really believe? I'm sure you're always confident, but was there a point you're like, we got this?
Yeah, that talk at halftime. I think halftime is such a very important time. You just being able to see everybody's eyes and understand that nobody's holding their head down, that there's still hope. And even though we went down, it was never a loss of hope. And we wanted to reiterate that throughout the team because that type of energy that you give each other is very contagious. And the fact that you have hope and you play with confidence, it just splurts throughout the whole team.
I mean, what can you say about that game? Just what comes to mind?
It was crazy, man. A tale of 2 different halves. I mean, it seemed like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong in the first half, and then everything that could have gone right went right in the second half. I mean, it's really just a testament to this team and how we can hang in there and endure through that adversity. Halftime, Coach Matt got in there and he was like, well, everything went wrong. So let's make it all go right this time. Take what you did in the first half and just do the opposite. Let's win a football game. So that was great. Obviously it's football. There's ups and downs. That's why it's a beautiful game. You got to persevere through everything. Definitely saw a lot of downs in that first half, and then the second half, a lot of ups. So to just be able to stay calm, when there's the downs, you got to stay calm, neutral level, and then when there's the ups, you got to stay at that neutral level too. You got to be able to strap it up and play in any situation. So that's why it's a beautiful game. That's why we love it.
Just defensively, just what started working better as the game went along?
Yeah, we had a few different coverages going into the game that we put in that were new. They had props to them. They had answers for them. They got a good system, and they made some plays when they needed to, and they capitalized on some errors that we had. And they're a good football team. They're a really good football team. They always are. A lot of respect for those guys. Just happy that we could come out on top today.
Actually, first, just what can you say about that game?
One of the best games I've ever been a part of. Not about myself, but as a team. I've never seen a team fight back like that before. You know, we were down 3 or 4 possessions, but that's the thing about our team. And Coach Mack talks about all the time our identity, and trying to figure out what that is, and whether or not we really know what it is. I just think it's our fight. We never give up. We never stopped having confidence in ourselves. We offense had confidence in our defense. Defense had us, and we all had special teams. No matter what the score was, we knew we were going to come out on top. We were going to give it our all till the end of that game. So it's just a great feeling. Everybody played amazing. Even with the mistakes, we just got back up and kept pushing. It was awesome. It was awesome to be part of that.
What's worked so well for you? I mean, first extended career experience. Just how did you feel out there, especially late? You looked really confident.
Yeah, I think I felt really good. Just knowing the guys on the field with me were very experienced. They've been there before. You know, Paxton, all the O-linemen, you know, I mean, everybody, Chris, Corbo, Painter, Dan, we all knew we were going to be good. We have so much experience, and I had complete faith in everybody else. If I wasn't going to play my best, that they were going to be there to pick me up, and just felt comfortable. You know, we felt comfortable in every situation. And, you know, at the end of the game, everything was working for us. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it's not. We just got to keep pushing, and we did that, and we came out on top.